I provided this night sky that you could use for this project. Its link is below in my video's description or project files. The first step is to create a new document. Press Ctrl or Command N, or go to File and New. Make its width and height 1000 pixels each, and its resolution 300 pixels per inch. The color mode is RGB and 8 bits per channel. Make the background black and click Create. To fill your canvas with it, press Ctrl or Command 0, or you can type in a specific percentage here. We'll convert it into a smart object so we can adjust any of the filter settings at any time. To do this, click the icon at the upper right of the Layers panel and click Convert to Smart Object. Go to Filter, Noise, and add noise. Make the amount 20%, Gaussian, and monochromatic. Then click OK or press Enter or Return. Go to Image, Adjustments, and Threshold. Make the amount 130. Go to Filter, Stylize, and Wind. The method is wind, and the direction is from the right. Repeat the last filter by going back to Filter, Stylize, and Wind, or by pressing Alt-Control-F on Windows or Command-Control-F on a Mac. Then click OK or press Enter or Return. Repeat these steps once more. Convert the image into a smart object. We'll rotate it 90 degrees by pressing Ctrl or Command T to open our Transform tool. Go to a corner and press and hold the Shift key as you rotate it clockwise 90 degrees. Holding Shift snapped it into position. Press Enter or Return. Go to Filter, Distort, and Polar Coordinates. Tick Rectangular to Polar. We'll hide the radial lines that extend past the circular burst by clicking the New Layer icon to make a new layer. If your foreground and background colors aren't black and white respectively, press D on your keyboard. We want black to be our foreground color. Open your Pencil tool and Pencil Picker. Pick a soft or hard round point. Make its size approximately 25 pixels. The hardness is 100%, as well as its opacity. Draw over the radial lines. We'll convert these two layers into a smart object by shift-clicking the burst to make it active as well, and converting them into one smart object. Make a copy of it by pressing Ctrl or Command J. Change the copy's blend mode to screen. Open your Transform tool and rotate it 45 degrees. Press and hold Alt or Option as you drag it in approximately this much. Then press Enter or Return. Next, we'll add a bright glow at its center and then change the color of our entire firework. Invert your foreground and background colors by clicking this icon or by pressing X on your keyboard. Click the Adjustment Layer icon and click Gradient. Open your gradient presets and click the white to transparent thumbnail. Make the style Radial. The angle is 90 degrees and the scale is 100%. Change its blend mode to Linear Dodge and its opacity to 80%. Click the Adjustment Layer icon again and click Gradient again. Open any of the color preset folders and click any preset you like. Keep in mind, if you don't like any of the gradients and want to create your own, click the gradient bar, and when the gradient editor opens, just change it to colors you like. Make the style radial. Feel free to adjust its angle and scale. The method I'm using is perceptual, but check out the others as well. Change its blend mode to color. Go to Image and Canvas Size. Make its width and height 1500 pixels each, and click OK or press Enter or Return. Scroll to the bottom of the Layers panel. We'll make a new layer below the bottom layer by making the bottom layer active and Control or Command clicking the new layer icon. We'll fill it with black, and since our background color is black, press Control or Command plus Delete. Shift-click the top layer to make all the other layers active and convert them into one smart object. We'll place it onto the skyline by pressing V to open our Move tool and dragging it onto the tab of the skyline. Without releasing our mouse or pen, drag it down and release. Change its blend mode to screen. To resize and reposition it, open your Transform tool. Next, we'll add fireworks in other colors. If we make a copy of the smart object and change the color of the copy, it will also change the color of the original smart object. If we want to edit either of them without affecting the other, right-click or secondary click on the subject's layer to open the flyout list, and click New Smart Object via Copy. Now, the two smart objects can be edited separately without affecting the other. Drag the copy over. Double-click the thumbnail of the copy to open its source. Double-click the thumbnail of the color gradient and open your gradient preset list. Open another folder and click a gradient you like. Close the .psb file, which is the source file of the copy, and when you see this message, click Yes to save the changes. Now we have the same firework in a different color. Open your Transform tool to adjust its size and position. If you want to mask out portions of the fireworks that are in front of buildings, click the Layer Mask icon to make a layer mask next to the firework you want to hide. Press B to open back your pencil tool. Draw over the areas of the building to mask out the fireworks. To make your pencil larger or smaller, press the right or left bracket key on your keyboard. Make the original firework active and right-click an empty area of the layer to open the flyout list. As before, click New Smart Object via Copy. Press V to open your Move tool and drag the copy over. Double-click the thumbnail of this copy to open its source and double-click the thumbnail of the color gradient to open the gradient fill. Open another folder and click a new gradient. Close the tab of this firework and click Yes to save the changes. Then open your Transform tool to adjust its size and position. This is Marty from Blue Lightning TV. Thanks for watching.